And on the hill for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. What do we need to know here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. Hit on the ground to the right side. Bush. And he takes it himself for the out.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Here's Kyle Tucker. He's grounded out a couple of times.
Kyle Tucker.
On the ground, right side, Horner. They get the force. Third out. A run, a hit, and a man left. We're through 6 full. All tied 1-1. So here's Kyle Tucker now. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of the double play right here.
MLB The Show 25, Ganning right play playing as Kyle Tucker first 30 at bats spring training Dodger.
Comes in, and the winning run moves up to you, boy. What do we have on him?
Tucker.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
2 outs. This one smacked out to left center. Hat puts it away, and that is that. Back here with my pal Singy. Starting on the mound in this one, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. We'll see if he continues to climb the ladder.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
The batter, the catcher, Will.
Here's Kyle Tucker. 1 for 2. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The next offering misses. 1-2 to count.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport, Singy.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon.
Thomas makes the grab on the run. The Dodgers leave one. We played an inning. No score. And we're back. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Fouled off left side. Bubich in his 6th season. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Fastball for a strike. Close, but call the ball. And the count 1-2.
That's one you always want as a pitcher. Down at the knees, and it looks to me like he's barking. That's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Blanco makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, catcher, Will.
One gone, runner at first.
Now batting,
here's
right
Kyle
fielder,
Tucker.
Kyle.
0 for 2 in this one.
Tucker.
Lifted in the air, out to left. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 2 away to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Kyle Tucker. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's gone. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. He's already homered here in this one.
Tucker.
This one smoked, could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
One ball, 2 strikes.
The Dodgers threatening.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
King Tuck goes down on strikes.
Bogey just ran out of patience.
So 2 down, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle
next,
Tucker. He's already homered in this game.
Kyle.
In the air, out towards right center. Tatis after it. And that's the inning. Tucker now. Lodolo back to work. That one fouled off. Tucker went deep in his most recent game. Swinging a foul straight back. And here it comes. The other way. Slides for the stop. The throw. Got him. Nice play.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Here's Kyle Tucker. First time up, he grounded to third.
Kyle Tucker.
And that's outside. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a Gold Glover. Fouled off. He was late.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there's one down.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Swing and a foul out of play. Next offering is outside.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Next pitch is outside. And no one can get there. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away. Here's Kyle Tucker. Singled and scored his first time. Lifted in the air down the left side. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Flying around third is Betts. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
First and second, 2 down. Digging in, Kyle Tucker. Started to go after it. Now we'll look down to third. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. 2 on, 2 outs. That one ripped right center field. And it hits the fence. 1 run across, coming home. The relay to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. So it's a 4-run inning on 6 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. That one pushed to the left and foul. Betts over at first with 1 away. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Tucker hits for power. He's got 30 homer power, but the strikeout rate is under 20%. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 down. Swing and a ball popped up. And that's a foul ball. And now the 0-1. This one in the dirt.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Nice job behind the plate there. And that one misses up and in. Now 1 and 2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Betts on second. Freeman over at first with 1 away. And that one gets past the catcher. Both runners move up on the wild pitch, and the double play is no longer in order.
Got to take advantage of this opportunity now because of the wild pitch. They've got 2 runners in scoring position. Good time for the hitter to lock in, put the ball in play hard somewhere.
Base hit, 1 run is in. Here comes Freddie around third. In comes the run from second. And it's a two-run single. It's 2-0.
Gets him on the board first, coming through with 2 RBIs on that swing. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
He swings and fouls one off. And delivers outside.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Hey. Comes up empty. That's strike
1
2.
ball, 2 strikes.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Mitchell under this one. And that'll do it. So 1 hit is all they. 1 down. Here's Kyle Tucker. And there's a ball.
1, no strikes.
1 out, base is empty. That one the other way. Takes it in for the out. Lorenzen. What should we keep an eye on here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Gets him to chase after that one.
1-1.
Headed towards the corner. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. And you know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
So 2 away with nobody on. Here's Kyle Tucker. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Well struck right field. Into the bullpen and gone. That one felt good. It's 7-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Man at first, Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered here in this one. Swings through that one for strike 1. Tucker, an all-star a season ago, 28 years old. A former first-round pick back in 2015. Spin throw, that's 1. How about that double play?
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Kyle Tucker. And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball right side. Dives and he can't hang on. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they don't get the out. Big Tyler Glasnow. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
They take the force out, inning over. 1 left. 2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off. Tucker, a former Gold Glove winner, 28 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Next
Ball
one misses, and it's 1-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first. That's the third out. Inning over. So runner at second, 2 down. So here's Kyle Tucker now. 0 for 2 in this one. Now that's smacked to right center. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go swing it.
And we're back. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Here's Kyle Tucker. On the ground right side. Slings to first, and Tucker is retired.